Howdy! This is lesson 9.5. You will need to listen to the video, take notes on your chapter 9 note sheet, practice the problems with a calculator, make sure your phone is away. 9.5 is about operating and maintaining a vehicle. So the lesson objectives is to compute the total cost of mile per operating and maintaining a vehicle. There are three different costs that we're going to calculate. The variable costs, these are costs of producing a product that may vary. That means change depending on the number of units produced or the number of miles that you drive. Okay, so variable costs will change. So I would definitely write that here. Variable means change. Fixed costs stay the same. They remain about the same regardless of how much you produce or drive, things that you need to do no matter what. And then we have depreciation, is the decrease in the value of your vehicle from one year to the next. As they say, the minute you drive your vehicle off the lot, the value of your car will go down. So there are two formulas listed on this page, but we are only going to do one. So we are paying a lot of attention to gasoline prices, and operating and maintaining a vehicle involves numerous costs. They can be classified as variable costs and fixed costs. Variable costs increase with the number of miles driven. They include the cost of gasoline, oil, filters, tires, and repairs. Okay, so they're going to change. If you drive more, you're going to need gas. Fixed costs remain about the same regardless of how many miles you drive. They include insurance, registration fees, loan interest, and depreciation. Okay, so we are not going to worry about finding the depreciation. That will be given to us in our problems. Here is the main formula for this. You are going to take annual costs plus add fixed costs, and remember a fraction means divide by the number of miles. So that's what you're going to be working on. Now, one thing that I noticed, so this is a great problem to look at first, just due to it has some of the things that I want you to know. So variable costs, here's some examples because this might come up. Fixed costs, here's some examples. Okay, so variable costs would be gasoline, oil changes, maintenance, and cleaning, tolls, and parking. So we would have to add that up. Okay, so if you added that up, you'd get 2, 1, 2, 5, 10. Okay, now we are, instead of figuring out depreciation, I'm just going to give it to you. $2,685.50. Okay, and then you do the same thing. So you're going to add the variable costs, add the fixed costs, which this would come to $4,176.43. Okay, now you look at your formula. Adding annual variable costs plus annual fixed costs. So I'm going to take 2,125,10 plus 4,176.43, and then I'm going to add those up. So sometimes on your calculator you're going to have to hit total, and then you're going to divide it by the number of miles. So up here it says miles, and you're going to get a decimal. Actually, you're going to get this if you actually did this problem. But we're going to round it so it looks like money, because we're talking about how much cost per mile. So we're getting actually a money. It's 44 cents per mile to run your vehicle. So let's look at some other examples. So here's one too. Annual cost plus fixed costs. You would total those up together, and then you would divide by the 6,000, okay? You can go ahead. Now this one is kind of laid out. It's not as complicated as this one where it's going to tell you the oil changes and the fixed costs. Some of the problems you're going to have to know the difference. So that's why I wanted this on your notes. But you can go ahead, pause the video, work these problems. Then I can have the answer. Remember, you should be getting decimals. So here's your answers. Time to practice. Have a great day.